Okay, listen to a little Gigi Allen. Um, watch something on YouTube. Had to pause it. It's been a couple days, but let's talk about Scary Movie 6. Um, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was bad, but I will say the audience I saw it with liked it better than I did. The audience I saw it with, even it being like 12 in the afternoon, they were having a blast. They were just having so much fun with it, which I'm not going to take that away from them. And I'm hoping not to take it away from you guys. Because you may like the movie. Comedy is a harder thing for me to talk about because it's so subjective. Like, and also with comedy in general, I think it's one of the worst output of movies. Like, as a selling point. Because if you have a bad drama, you have gold. If you have a bad horror movie, you could find gold in that. But when your primary focus is comedy and you make a bad comedy, there's nothing to really come back on. And that's why I was checking my phone throughout this whole movie. Um, and actually, recently I watched the first three scary movies before I saw this new one. I know the Wayans only had input in the first two, and I know Seltzer and Freebird did the rest of them, and also did Date Movie and all that shit. Um, it just I wanted to like this movie, but it just did not hit for me. Um, you heard the like you saw the promotions to it where it's like this will offend you. There was nothing offensive about this movie. You made a few pronoun jokes. Okay. That's not really offensive. And if someone gets offended at this movie, one, I would be shocked. And two, what kind of thin skin do you have? Because even the jokes they make are what you hear everywhere. It wasn't like creative or anything. And it really didn't even fit to the narrative. Now, the narrative of this movie is basically Scream 5. That's kind of how they do this movie. And, but that, again, is not even a big plot in it. Like, it's a lot of vignettes that don't really combine together to form a narrative. It's just a lot of like side tangents, kind of like the Family Guy cutscenes, but without a setup to it. So in that respect, at least Family Guy sets it up, which I don't like Family Guy, but it's I don't like to come on here and trash something, especially like a comedy because like my wheelhouse is like horror exploitation stuff like that. So I don't feel like I can really add anything to what has been shown to me, but it's just it's just a sad attempt at like spoofing recent horror. Which some of the gags were funny, like anything that Dave Sheridan did, Officer Doofy. He made me laugh, but he is barely in it. All these characters that you see in the trailer are barely in it. Ray's not really in it, which I think that's Sean Wayans. I think that's the Sean Wayans. Um, Rebecca Hall's not in it that much. Anna Faris is not in it that much. I mean, there's just I feel like at least the first three had a narrative. I love the first one, the first scary movie. That's my favorite. I still find it funny. Even watching it recently, I was laughing my ass off. And the second one I've always thought was overblown. Like, I never really liked the second one, but the third one I still thought was funny. But this one is just, I don't know, man. I just, I didn't have a good time with this. And one thing I have not seen is the recent Naked Gun, which I never grew up on the original Naked Gun movies. So, looking back at that, it's like I wouldn't have a good um, viewpoint on it, or maybe I would, since it's for a new generation. I don't know. But that did, at least critically, did very well. And I think with Naked Gun and Scary Movie, at least it's getting people into theaters for comedies, which is a rare thing nowadays. I mean, if you look at the roster, a lot of comedies are like streaming. So maybe this will do good for it, or it's going to be the situation that we had in the 2000s where the Seltzerberg and, or I'm going to say Seltzerberg, um, they made like Date Movie, Epic Movie, like all that. All those crappy spoof movies that just spoofed the trailer. Um, but then again, I don't know. But going off of Scary Movie 6, the Wayans, like, I don't know if it was the promotional team that said, like, you will be offended. But like I said, if anyone's going to be offended by this new one, they're sadly mistaken. And the, just, it's not offensive. Nothing about this is new. It reminds me of when Seltzerberg was part of the Scary Movie staff. It's just, I don't know. I didn't have a good time. Maybe you will. Because again, comedy's so subjective. And my theater seemed to love it. Like, I seem to be the outcast in it. So, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about it, so that's it. Um, follow me for more. That's about it, guys. See you.